Well, back on the Cleveland Way again. Margrove Holiday Park is only 8 minutes off the trail. And I've got to say, absolutely resounding success. Wonderful amenities, so you get yourself fully sorted out. Lovely flat pitch. Slept like a baby last night. I was asleep by 10 o'clock. Opened my eyes at 5:30. Hence, didn't get walking much before 7. But also, I'm conscious I don't want to hit Saltburn too early. So I want to get myself a kind of breakfast diner type race. Get a full English and a pot of tea. So, no, very, very, very good. Getting there, £5 for a pitch. £5 for my lasagna, chips and salad. I mean, just lasagna and chips, double carbs. That's exactly what you need. And a couple of pints of shandy. The shandies were £2.60, so that's spoons prices. Yeah, just brilliant. Brilliant. Yeah, and given where it is, the locality, again, that spacing and distancing, yeah, felt like it was a good spot. I think I picked my first 3 camping destinations well. Might just be me feeling a bit self-congratulatory, but it's just, I feel like I've nailed it. Now I've got like way more options. It's like, you know, I know what my plan is to be at Runswick Bay. Obviously I had some snake anxiety about the wild camping, but I might decide to stuff it. I really want to be there because I've got some nice memories of Runswick Bay. And that cliff overlooking it, it's quite in my head. So I might do that. I'm not going to do Ravenscar because I know there's adders there. I might do Runswick Bay anyway. But there's a chance I just go further than that. It's like, you know, it's kind of almost open agenda from here on in. I was quite fixed about what I was doing to get to this point, but now I'm a bit more relaxed. So let's see. Yeah, first climb of the day. Climb the hill out to Charlton. It's got a lovely view. Also got a strong smell of smoke. As I pan round, don't know if you can get it, but there's a lot of smoke. Fire over there. Somebody's been up to something. I don't think it's in my way. So, yeah, not great. Yeah, come to investigate that fire. It's burnt all the woodland around here. I think I'm gonna call this in. I didn't know if it was just this and I'd be able to put it out, but I think this is more than I can handle. I'm gonna call people now. Yeah, well, that's good. Called the fire brigade, made sure that they, you know, that they knew what was here. It's a bit too much for me to be able to sort out. They knew, apparently they were dealing with a fire at Airy Hill Farm, which is what I'm walking towards in half a mile last night. So they were sending a crew out to come and check that it's all sorted out. So they appreciated the information that it's not. And there's definitely still areas of flame. So they, you know, they know that they need to come out, so they're aware. So I can carry on my trials. Spoken to another chap there walking his dog. Says that this fire's been going for a month. There's another fire up at the top. It might have been the one they've been to at the farm. Yeah, he says they keep coming out and checking it. But it sets light to the like the peaty undergrowth. The fire's still kind of under there. They need a proper downpour to get rid of it. But the fire brigade know about it and keep coming and checking it every now and then. So yeah, whatever, at least people are aware. It's not a surprise. Yeah. Okay, so I just stopped to put some electrolytes in my water. I'm going to do a separate video thing on electrolytes, but I pinned the tablets in my water, phenomenal. I haven't had any tightness in my legs, in my calves, anything. And walking in this heat from nothing to what I've just been doing the last 3 days, that's remarkable. So it must be the electrolytes. Clearly they work. Anyway, the plan for day 4, yeah, is I walked from Charlton's to Saltburn. It's about 5 miles. I then plan to have a breakfast at Saltburn, obviously. And then I'm along the coast path where I go. It's the Skinning Grove, a little place by the seaside. And then you push on to Staithes, and then it's just a couple more miles to Runswick Bay. And my plan is to be camping at Runswick Bay. At the moment, I'm thinking I probably will wild camp on the cliffs. I've got some anxiety about snakes and stuff. I'm definitely not going to Ravenscar, but I think I might go for Runswick Bay anyway. I've really got an image in my mind of camping there. So, yeah, that's the plan. Yeah, as walking along this path, lovely, Airy Lane or something, down towards Skelton before Saltburn. Just thinking about how few people I've seen walking the Cleveland Way. I've obviously Met Dave and Angela a couple of times who were doing it over a longer period of time, but not met many other people. You know, it's obviously something that doesn't get walked that much. I've not seen anybody else that's got the kind of the full kit for carrying it all and camping yourself. You know, it's like the same with the coast to coast. Everybody had the day bags and, you know, doing the little destinations, point to point, etc. But you can see that's really busy. People really do the coast to coast. A lot of people. It's obviously a whole business around doing the coast to coast. But as soon as you're off the section shared with that and you're just done the Cleveland Way, it's very quiet again. I think that's how I like it, to be honest. But it's interesting, those trips where people do the day bags and get picked up, it's obviously quite popular. And I must say, nothing wrong with that. You know, if you're not sure you can do it with the full kit, you know, get it done with that sort of Sherpa service. I think it's a wonderful idea. You know, it sort of gives access to these trails and these walks for, you know, a broader range of people, which is good. Because I appreciate that not everybody would be able to do what I'm doing. It's, I don't know. I've been at 2 campsites in a row now and not seen another Cleveland Way walker. Just makes you think, oh, am I the only one? So I don't know. Maybe I'll see some more shortly. Bump into one in the chip shop, maybe. Yeah. Very good. It's a nice morning. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a real mist over those trees. I don't know if it's more fire or some sea mist. You can smell more smoke. I think there's a bit of a problem with fires at the moment with this dryness. This is nice, eh? I'm at Skelton in view. Very historic place. Yeah, lovely. This is Skelton. First civilization I've seen in 4 days. Got a nice big co-op. Shops. There's a pizza place just over there. That's quite nice. Skelton. I think just walking through Skelton, you sort of pick your way through a few streets. I think there's something about seaside towns or towns near the seaside that always remind me of Norfolk. Originally from Norfolk. And I think it's the little bungalows, lots of bungalows. Perfect for old people, you know. My gran was always in a little place like this. It just, I don't know, suddenly I feel like I could be in Norfolk. And therefore I kind of strangely feel at home in any seaside place. Okay, so as you're walking through Skelton, the Cleveland Way has been diverted. So you get to this junction here, you'll come down this road. The signpost is telling you to take a turn down there, but the map, your map will be telling you to carry on straight and then turn. You can't carry on straight. I've just been down there to check. I suspected this is the case. It's a new housing estate being built just over there. So the sign is right. When you hit Windermere Drive, or the corner with the sign saying Windermere Drive over there, it's the Windermere Drive sign, then you do need to take a right, and I'm assuming just follow the signs and go through the new housing estate. Yeah, so this is the point where it rejoins. So I've walked down this road, not unpleasant. You can obviously see up there exactly where it would have come out. So just doing an extra diversion. But this side's nice, and you're obviously down there, back on it. Saltburn a mile away. So this is halfway on the Cleveland Way by my reckoning. If anything more than halfway, because I don't think my map includes the White Horse and the Roseberry Topping editions. But look at this, absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Spot down there. Sort of lady walking, dogs exercising them. This is yeah, a little bit magical, to be honest. A little bit something special. Yeah, definitely. I like this. To be here as well, halfway, beginning of day 4, not even 9 o'clock, you know, I feel like I've got my timings right. I felt like, you know, those first 2 days that felt short probably were right. I'm sure I'm going to do the Cleveland Way in 6 days. Through the graffiti you can see that this is the Saltburn Viaduct. A seriously impressive structure. Earlier I've been suggesting that the Cleveland Way, sign up there, been quite brutal sending you down every valley, all the ups and downs. But I tell you what, that Saltburn Viaduct and going over that the river, that was totally worth the detour. That was spectacular. So you walk through this Saltburn Valley Park, you get lots of these benches. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, clear evidence of progress. Helmsley, 57 miles. Done that. Filey, only 52. Yeah, do you see it? 52 for Filey. Yeah, all good. Just walking down into Saltburn. Yeah, it's lovely. Like a proper mist coming off the sea. These big old villas with the balconies, really big, grand Victorian buildings. Very nice. Very, very nice. And I wish you could feel the sea breeze. You need breezo-vision. That would be a good thing. Oh, it's so cool in Spain. At the Spa Hotel, there's like rubber deck chairs. So I've eaten my breakfast, but I thought I should come here because I need to do some work to my feet because I am definitely, I don't know if you can see it, starting to get a blister there. And I thought, getting my feet out in front of everybody eating didn't seem fair. But pitching up here in these deck chairs, reclined, this is the absolute perfect position to do this. So lucky me. Don't think it's officially part of the Cleveland Way, but a walk down a Saltburn pier felt like the thing to do, especially as you can sort of see, you're walking into the mist. It just seems lovely. So a little bit off track, a little bit off trail, but I'm enjoying myself. It's definitely worth walking to the end of the pier. Actually, yeah, you have to walk out in order to see the sea through the mist. As you look back, can't see the shore anymore, can't see the shops. It's all just misty. Very nice. As you get to the end of the pier, see the Clifftop Railway just in the distance. Just see the cars changing in the mist. I did plan to get that down, but in the end, I missed it and went to the hotel for breakfast, which I think worked out pretty good in the end. Strong enough. A lot of time in. Just see. Oh, come on. Right. 2p up. Let's go again. I know I shouldn't. Yeah, should have quit while I was ahead. Sometimes life gives you complicated choices. Sometimes life's choices are really easy. I can see you looking out to sea, mate. What can you see? Personally, I see fog. Are you the same? Do you agree? Fog? Yeah, fog. That's what I thought. I'm a lollipop. There's this little store here which is absolutely fabulous. Yeah, so it's I'll show you the signpost. It's only about 20 metres, sorry, off the way. Very nice. So this signpost is important. It's telling you as you've gone over this spot here to go up that way for the Cleveland Way. But actually, if you head down there, literally just around the corner, you get Sheila's where you can get lollipops. Okay, so just bear that in mind. Down there where it says cafe and pub and shops, it's 50 yards for lollipops. Very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. Just follow the Cleveland Way down there and all of this. I think these are alum works from the olden days. Gorgeous. And just over there is rebuilding a dry stone wall. I love that kind of stuff. Is that when you walk things, you just see things that you wouldn't see otherwise? You know, how often do you see somebody rebuilding a dry stone wall? Like walking the Panama and stumbling across the sheepdog trial. It's just, yeah, it's what it's all about. Beautiful big pot of tea, which I am drinking every single cup that it yields. Yeah, so got to Stays to coincide with the lifeboat show that they have. About who's in Runswick Bay this morning, Stays this afternoon. Fabulous, yeah. Chuck some coinage in the bucket. Very good fun. Just saw I videoed it a little bit. It was supposed to be the end of the raft race. So, all good. Off to Runswick Bay now. And they're off. That's the end of the lifeboat festival at Stays. They've been at Runswick Bay this morning and they're at Stays this afternoon. I think they shoot off and that's it. Fabulous. Oh, they're enjoying themselves, aren't they? Excellent. Yeah, that's my planned spot for the wild camp tonight. Drop down through that gully and find a space there. The ultimate end is Kettle Nest, but I'm not going to that. I'm just going to that little area where it looks like it's a bit of slipped cliff. And my goal is to find a place where I can look back at Runswick Bay, which is behind that cliff. Yeah, so that in the morning I can see some amazing views of the sunrise coming and hitting Runswick Bay. Then I shall carry on my walk. A little speck in the distance is Mark. I thought I'd met my first Cleveland Way through hiker. He'd got the big rucksack and all the kit. So I said, oh, he's doing the Cleveland Way. He said, no, he's walking the full English coastline. So he's already done everything from Southampton round to here. So all of the sort of southeast corner and up to this far. And yeah, he's doing the whole of the English coastline. Very impressive. So yeah, if you're watching this, Mark, good luck. Hope it goes well. Susie, can you remember this? I can definitely remember going down these steps and up this little gully. On the windy day with Billy. Sat having a pint at the Royal Hotel in Runswick Bay. I've been here before on a family holiday, and this is one of my destination places without a shadow of a doubt. Very happy. And I'm walking through the streets of Runswick. Right, down there's the pub. We'll go back and look at that again in a second. But you wander through. I remember this. There's things up there, but that's not it. I'm sure it's down here. Can't remember how far, that's the question. Can't remember how far. I had to duck into another video. Didn't want to record the lady. Keep walking and then, oh, that looks familiar. High Chapel, it says on the door. That's the spot. That was the view we used to have. Remember that? High Chapel. So from High Chapel, let's go back to the pub. Turn around, got the little alley. Very cute little alleys. Imagine all the fishermen of old doing fisherman things. Bet there was a few bits of pirate activity happened here. Must have been. Proper pirate related action. You come along, then you're out into Runswick Bay. You walk up the road. As we go up here, we can see the beach. There's like a beach cafe thing down there. Don't really remember that. Remember the beach. Beach is beautiful. And obviously Kettle Nest that looks a bit like a dragon. Remember that as well. Crocodile, thank you. Yeah, crocodile apparently. Or a dragon. Obviously doesn't believe in dragons. I believe in dragons. Remember these chairs? Nice view. And then that brings you out to the pub. Oh, I just was. Lovely spot. It is hard to believe that you're not in Cornwall. Beautiful. This is Stuart, who I met. He's doing the Cleveland Way as well. 72 years old, but doing the other way around, yeah. And he's got here in 2 days. Yeah, which is pretty impressive because I'm planning to finish in 2 days. 72 years old. Bit of a legend, I reckon.
He's not.
I think he is.
Okay, cool.
Right, cheers, Stuart. Bye. To the beach at Runswick Bay. You actually have to walk along the beach to get to the point. As you see Runswick Bay in the background. Beautiful, beautiful place. So you have to walk along the beach about 800 yards and then you cut up. It's only just stopped being high tide. You can't even get through at high tide. It's high tide at 6:03. It's 7:28 now, so it's the water's on its way out, so it should be all right. Yeah. So here's the walk along Runswick Bay. Beyond the blue hut and into the little space in there. Also an update, Stuart, the nice man that I just met who's walking the Cleveland Way in the other direction, tells me that the place that I'm planning to wild camp, green spot over there, is all bracken. I couldn't tell on Google Maps, whatever, so it might well be. He says I need to stay on the tops. I'll still have a look, but it's he seems pretty adamant. To be fair, you look like the kind of bloke who'd know. So might be camping slightly differently to what I had planned. But I'm sure it'll be a great night no matter what. I mean, just wow. Walking up there. So by the looks of it, you can nearly make it at high tide, but not quite. So this is the Cleveland Way for you, okay? So I've come from the glorious Runswick Bay over there, and now I get to climb up this little gully here so that I can make my way onto that beautiful headland over there. I was planning to wild camp on that sort of greenish bit there, but I understand it's bracken, so I won't be able to do that. So I'll be just walking until I want to stop and just find a spot, which obviously is going to be on the rocks, but at the moment I almost don't want to leave Runswick Bay. It's so, so beautiful. It's amazing. Just wow. Now this is the walk up the little gully. So there's the beach, and you make your way up this gully. Very, very exciting. So as we get going, I mean literally, I'm already just off the beach. You have a log you have to go across, and immediately lucky to have this. I mean, what are you going to do if the water's really going? Maybe it never does. Very lovely though. Once you've got a bit of the waterfall section, you just need to kind of keep going on the side. Where do you go next? And you come around the corner, oh, and then there's like a little bridge. This is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I'll take a picture from the bridge looking back as well. Look at the skies in the background. Amazing. At some point, I'm going to have to stop taking photographs of Runswick Bay. It's so beautiful. It's quite hard not to. It's gorgeous. Eventually, I tore myself away from Runswick Bay and had to walk about another 3 miles or so down the coast towards Whitby. Eventually found a spot by a cliff edge. I was quite careful to make sure it wasn't an overhang and it was safe, but I was right on the cliff. As you see there, the guy rope was actually back underneath and into the cliff, but it was a great end to what had been an absolutely fantastic day's walking. Just doing this so I can remember what this sounds like.